It is very nice to greet you again. In today's video we will talk about the following. The psychology on how to make your ex miss you. Today we are going to talk about real psychological principles and how they can be used to make your ex miss you. Now, I've talked a lot before about how to make your ex miss you, but if we're honest, the advice isn't really about psychology. Rather, everything I will talk about today comes from psychology. Overall, there are 8 main things I want to talk about. Let's start. 1. Principle of scarcity. We all value things when they become scarcer. I guess the argument a lot of people make is that by reducing contact and presence after a breakup with your ex, you become more scarce and can potentially increase your perceived value. What makes people miss their ex and regret their decision to break up or leave is realizing that things are no different. Scarcity is a way to make your ex realize this because he recognizes that you are a unique person. 2. The no contact rule, but not how you think. The logic behind the no contact rule is that after a breakup, you employ this rule on your ex, supposedly increasing the chances that he will miss you by taking away his freedom to communicate with you. However, it is the opposite. It's not that he doesn't miss you, rather it won't outwardly show that he misses you, since much of his turmoil is internal. The true power of no contact lies in how you spend your time away from your ex. 3. The subtle jealousy posts. When it comes to inducing jealousy, many tend to go overboard and want to flaunt their new date to their ex. However, I found that subtle jealousy is much more effective. It's about positioning yourself in a way that suggests you've moved on, letting your ex connect the dots without telling them. 4. The interruption effect. This concept posits that humans remember unfinished or interrupted tasks more than completed ones. For example, imagine I knock on your door and you invite me to take a tour of the house without closing the door behind us. As you guide me through your house, your mind is preoccupied by the open door. The longer it stays open, the more your anxiety is amplified, leading to irrational fears. This concept is particularly relevant when engaging in post-breakup conversations with your ex. The key to a conversation is not who starts it, but who concludes it and how it ends. The unexpected end of the conversation makes it more likely that your ex will start another conversation in the future. 5. Cognitive dissonance. Cognitive dissonance arises when there is a conflict between beliefs and actions, causing discomfort. For example, if your ex convinces himself that breaking up was the right decision, but he is constantly reminded of it, this dissonance could amplify his longing for you. As he lets his guard down and remembers the precious moments, he may experience feelings contrary to his initial post-breakup beliefs, which is when he starts to miss you. Social media plays an important role in amplifying this phenomenon. 6. Social comparison theory. In the absence of objective measures, we resort to comparing ourselves to others. After a breakup, it is common for people to engage in social comparisons as a way to process the end of the relationship and understand their feelings. When your ex perceives that you are better after the breakup, several psychological processes come into play. Nostalgia and regret. Re-evaluation of self-esteem. Desire for family comfort. Question the breakup. Affiliation search. 7. The contrast effect. The real test comes when you enter a new relationship and move past your honeymoon phase. That is the crucial moment when you begin to compare your feelings in both relationships, embodying the essence of the contrast effect. If her new relationship falls short of the bond she shared with you, she may begin to question his decision and long for the moments she spent with you. This introspection leads to greater concentration on cherished memories and experiences. 8. Hedonic adaptation. This is a psychological concept that suggests that people typically return to a constant level of happiness after positive or negative life events. Once the initial euphoria or distress of the breakup subsides, underlying feelings of love and affection may reappear, leading to feelings of longing. Over time, as their emotional balance stabilizes, they begin to make these comparisons. If the time he spends with you stands out as superior to his current situation or relationship, that's when nostalgia can kick in and make him miss you. You are an essential part of what we do on this channel. For this reason, we keep an eye on what you need, and if it is your desire to recover your ex correctly and effectively, you must click on the link below.